Hello, beautiful collective, and welcome into Angel Messages on Unmasked Universe, where we unmask the universe that lives inside of you. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited. I did get a new deck that has some more angel numbers. These ones don't have pictures, but the numbers do go higher up, so we'll have a little more, you know, context, a little more variety. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you for joining me today. Today's crystal, we're a little bit blurry here. We'll try and fix that. My camera has been getting blurry just during this video. Um, Today's crystal is going to be smoky quartz. Now, smoky quartz is one of my favorites. It's another one that I keep in my bedroom. It is a great protector. So I have a few different specimens here. I have this really raw version, this cluster. Okay. And then, of course, you can get in small formats and tumbled formats and polished or raw. And I have this really dark point, and you can get it in really nice dark colors, or you can get it in really clear points like this one. This one actually has, let me see if I can find it, a rainbow in it, a rainbow inclusion, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up. You see right there, the top? It's a little bit hard to see it, but yeah, that's more of a special type, and all throughout it, I guess on this side, has little rainbows through it. So this is a specimen that's going to cost a bit more. And it's quite clear so that you can see all of the rainbow inclusions in it, but it's one of my favorites. All right. As I put it down, it was just showing all these rainbows, of course. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here and spending a little bit of time as community together. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get into smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is one of the most efficient grounding and anchoring stones at the same time raises vibrations during meditation. This protective stone has a strong link with the earth and the base chakra. So that would be your root chakra, promoting a concern for the environment and ecological solutions. This stone is a superb antidote to stress. It assists in tolerating difficult times with equanimity, fortifying resolve, grounding spiritual energy, and gently neutralizing negative vibrations. Smoky quartz blocks geopathic stress, absorbs electromagnetic smog, and assists elimination and detoxification on all levels. It brings in a positive vibration to fill the space. Smoky quartz teaches you how to leave behind anything that no longer serves you. It can be used to protect the earth chakra below the feet and its grounding cord when in the area of disturbed earth energy. Psychologically, smoky quartz relieves fear, lifts depression, and brings emotional calmness. It alleviates suicidal tendencies and ambivalence about being in incarnation. So, for those of you who feel like there are some people in the collective who feel like this has never been home, they've never been able to resonate with it, they have a longing for home, they've always felt out of place. That's what it's talking about here. So, it helps to bring you back down to earth and helps you to really come to terms with your choosing to be here, right? Because you did intentionally choose to be here for this incarnation, for the awakening of the planet. So let's see here. Smoky quartz aids acceptance of the physical body and schmegual nature, enhancing virility and cleansing the base chakra so that passion can flow naturally. This crystal alleviates nightmares and manifests your dreams. When it comes into contact with negative emotions, it gently dissolves them. So this stone is actually really good for people who have experienced S abuse. SA. So that'll help you to release a lot of the traumatic events if you're doing any shadow work in those areas from your root chakra, which is your base chakra is the safety chakra, right? So this is where you developed your sense of safety in the world. And when it's been damaged or compromised, especially in childhood, um, there is a lot stored in that chakra that needs to be healed for you to feel safe in the world around you. So using this chakra at your base, you don't have to necessarily put it on there, but you can have a point like this pointing in that direction while you're doing shadow work, and that'll help absorb the emotions and the negativity and energy that has been trapped there for a long time. Okay. Mentally, smoky quartz promotes positive, pragmatic thought and can be used in scrying to give clear insight and neutralize fear of failure. It dissolves contradictions, promotes concentration, and alleviates communication difficulties. Smoky quartz facilitates moving between alpha and beta states of mind and aids clearing the mind for meditation. Physically, because smoky quartz is often naturally irradiated, it is excellent for treating radiation-related illnesses or chemotherapy. However, care should be taken to select naturally formed stones with minuscule radiation rather than ones that have been artificially treated with radiation. These stones are usually very black and non-transparent. So that would be this one, right? So this one would not be good for that because it's probably been radiated. I didn't even know that. Which is funny because, well, I guess they have to go through the process of doing that, and that does cost more money. But yeah, these ones are quite expensive, so that's more for the just aesthetic, I guess. Whereas the darker ones are best for using in this format. Tolerance and stress is much improved with the assistance of relaxing smoky quartz, and this stone provides pain relief. In healing, a layout of slow release smoky quartz pointing from the body out, can prevent a healing crisis from occurring. Hmm. Okay, so I guess you want it pointing out away from you, not to you. Like I was saying, when you're doing your healing work, have it point to you, but you want it pointing outwards, away from you. I guess that makes sense, drawing the energy out. Wasn't thinking about that. So, cool. Cool beans. All right. There are so many different kinds of quartz. It's amazing. All right. So I've been shooting a few videos today. I just want to loosen up a little bit. 4:20 on the clock. All right. I just want to tap into the collective energies. So just give me a moment here. I call upon my ancestors, guides, my I can't talk today. I've been shooting too many videos. I think it's time to take a break after this one. I call upon my ancestors, guides, all those who love me and who are assisting me currently. I call upon my guardian angels. I call upon the collective guardian angels, and I also call upon the angels, the angelic realm, and I call upon I'm having a brain fart, 421. I call upon the archangels. I call upon the angels, the angelic realm, and I call upon all of the collective guardian angels. And I ask you to assist me in tapping into the energy of the collective and to receive any messages for the collective's highest and greatest good for today, Thursday, January 21st. That came out on today, and I'm shooting the day before, so let's just continue to shuffle for a moment. For Thursday, January 23rd. Listen, thank you, angels. Okay, we've got two. All right. One or two more, please, angels. One or two more messages, please, for the collective energy for Thursday. What does the collective need to hear most for the energy of Thursday? Okay. Any more angels? That's right, clarity. Okay. Thank you, angels. All right. So our first card is, I don't know why I'm feeling this energy. There must be some feminine, angelic energy coming through right now. I'm feeling like dainty and yeah, just feeling like this and proper and want to flow and move. And so I'm feeling feminine energy coming through right now. So likely we've got some feminine energy coming from the angelic realm. So there may have been some masculine energy coming through lately, and now we're needing to soften a bit as a collective, bring it back down. So our first card here is Evolution, angel number 567. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. Okay. Our second card is Alignment, angel number 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. And then our third card is New Beginnings, angel number 919. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. And then last but not least, we have Clarity, angel number 543. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Okay, so let me just show you the cards. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there's a bit of a glare here from my own light. Just gonna get a good reading here and tap into the energy, so just give me a moment. Ooh, okay, thank you for the confirmation, angels. Okay, so some changes and some I'm getting that there's been some changes happening in the collective. I have been, I don't know if you check out both my readings. I do a daily inspiration and affirmations reading as well, where I tap into the collective energy. And there is some energy that is, the same between both quite often. But there have been a lot of big changes being made in the collective. So I can see here right now what I'm receiving is that because of these things that people have been shedding and letting go of and becoming aware of as well, not only within themselves, but in the collective as a whole, that we're now at this point where we're shifting out of old paradigms, old ways of being, old ways of operating, different ways that we used to think about ourselves in the world. And right now, there is this opportunity to align yourself with the new pathways that you've been looking to get onto. So before it might have been jumbled up by a lot of 3D life experiences, things that were happening exterior to you. And what I'm seeing here now, and what the angels are trying to tell me, is that you're now at this point. Oh, thank you. You're now at this point where you have done a lot of shedding and letting go. And because of that, doorways are opening for you, new paths are opening, and for you to be in alignment with your future self. So, what it is that you've been envisioning, I'm hearing that you need to have some sort of concrete plan, so a little more, not plan per se, direction. That's the word. So, it's one thing to shed the old, but when we don't know what it is that we are seeking for or from our future self, then we lack clarity. And so the angels are coming through to say, okay, well, here's this new opportunity, here's this new beginning. You're making space within yourself and within your life to, open the pathway for you. But what is it that you're wishing to actually create and manifest and bring in? Maybe you're lacking a little clarity around that. Perhaps you don't even know what you want. And so the angels are asking you at this time to really get clear on, you don't even have to know how to get there. You just have to be clear on some of the things that you want in your future to show up for you, or the path to be created for you. And so they're coming through to say, like, right now is a ripe time for creating these manifestations. However, you actually have to do something about it and set a goal or set some intentions in order to create space for the universe to work through you and start to create that. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't continue to make that space within yourself. Of course, you still need to work on yourself to align yourself fully to it. But right now, you're in a special alignment where you can start to walk forward and take actionable steps, so long as you stay clear on what it is that you want. And then I have for some of you that, for a few of you, and take this as it resonates, but for a few of you, I'm getting that there needs to be a little more alignment. So for a couple of you, you have evolved, but there is still something that you're holding on to, or something that you haven't quite looked at or accepted. That might be another better word for this. But there's some level of acceptance that needs to happen in order for you to fully move into this alignment to begin the new phase of your evolution, of your journey. Um, and so you may want to go back to the drawing board and just see what it is that is still lingering. There might be something triggering you, or you may be holding on to some sort of emotion, whether that be anger or resentment, or there's something there. Like, I'm really feeling under the surface. There's something there for one or maybe two or even a couple of you. And so you are being gently nudged into, the process of just simply reflecting on, is there something that I'm holding on to that is preventing me from getting in full alignment with this new beginning that I've been working towards? And if so, what is it? Right? And then once you discover what your hang up is, sometimes it can be small, sometimes it can be big, and you're well aware as I'm speaking of what it is that you're being unwilling to let go of. It could also be some sort of, hmm, no. I was going to say, for maybe one of you or two of you, there could be some sort of lingering pattern of behavior that is detrimental to yourself. So it's causing you self-harm by doing it. And that could be something that you're doing to the physical vessel, but it could also be something that you're doing that is not in alignment with your future self. And that could look like, that could even be as easy as patterns of behavior around self-sabotage. So say you should go to bed at a certain time, but you're not. You know that if you go to bed at said time, you'll get enough sleep and you'll feel well rested and then be able to function really well the next day, have clarity of mind, have a regulated nervous system and regulated emotions, but you're choosing not to. You're choosing to stay on your phone or on screens or stay up. And that's detrimental to your health. It's detrimental to your well being, and it's preventing you from fully being in alignment because the rest of your body, then an emotional stance, goes off, right? So it could be something as simple as one of the patterns in which you are not saying no to it, and therefore it's actually keeping you out of alignment. So for some of you, I'm getting that it could be, it doesn't feel like something massive, but for a few of you, there are some things that just need to be tweaked a bit, and you need to look at where am I possibly not, respecting my own self? Often is the case that we will go to jobs, we will go to school, we will go through all of these different programs and places where we respect everybody else's rules when we show up on time and we, act in integrity around their boundaries and their rules and other people's boundaries and rules, but then we go and we disrespect our own. And so there may be a need to tighten up, evaluate and tighten up some of the things in which you may be actually disrespecting your own boundaries. And this is a form of self-harm, right? It hurts your inner child when you don't say no to things that aren't serving you. And so getting back into alignment can just be a bunch of little, or even just a few little tweaks. It could be quite a few things, but they're just off slightly. And if you have a bunch of them too, adding up, that creates a big thing, right? So just getting back into alignment with all the little things. Maybe we fell off path with the way that we eat. Maybe we fell off path with getting some exercise, or who knows what it is. It could be so many different things for each of you, but I am picking up that there are several of you that are on this journey who just need to tweak it in a bit and get back into full alignment. Okay. With this, though, you are also being asked to, Attica, you're going to have to go to your room if you continue doing that. you you are also being asked to trust that you will receive clarity in a situation. So a lot of you, from what I'm gathering, have been through something where you don't have the truth or you don't see the path before you. So for some of you, you have not received the truth of a situation. You don't know the full, like you don't have the full understanding of it. Um, and some of this is going to be provided to you once you are in alignment and on that path, fully in alignment, or at least I shouldn't say fully in alignment because you're being asked to get closer to your own alignment. It goes in stages, right? And so wherever you are, for some of you, you're going to be provided clarity in the way of some truths that were not revealed. Now, that can be truths in a situation that happened in the past. That can also be truths that you haven't seen about yourself. Okay. So for others of you, I'm getting that. Let me just think about that stream for a moment here. I'll not think about it, but get it again because that just went out. For others of you on this path, I'm getting that the clarity is about your path itself, about the future. So you may have been guessing or wondering what it is, what your purpose is, what you're meant to do here. And some aspects of that are going to be illuminated to you by getting into this alignment and stepping into your new beginning. So for some of you who are a little further along on this journey, who have been questioning, like, what is my life's purpose? Why am I even here? I don't understand what I'm resonating with or what direction to go into. You may be receiving some news from your guides, from the angels themselves, just trying to indicate to you what you are in alignment with, right? Because when we get in alignment, then our path becomes in alignment with us as well, and we start to resonate with it. So we draw in experiences, we draw in knowing this, we draw in all kinds of insights and things like that that are there to indicate little aspects, kind of like a breadcrumb trail, right? They're there to indicate what we are in resonance with. And that's the path that they want you to start working your way towards. So if you are getting insights and you're getting repetitions in those insights, or you're hearing it more often, or coming across something that lights you up, that's what they're wanting you to pay attention to, because these things are being sent to you. You're being guided to and into this direction so that you can start taking actionable steps in the right direction, which will then start to open up the pathway even more for you, and you'll begin to receive more. All right, let's get a card from our new deck here. Maybe one or two, and we'll tie it in. Angels of the Collective. Oh, I got one that flipped up and two that were, or five that were down. So we'll take the one that was up. So this one is angel number 4444. Blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yeah, okay. And so this energy has been around for a little bit here over the last, um, well, I shot a video for yesterday and today, um, for the collective as well. And so there have been a lot of things being cleared from your collective experience. That could be people, places, things, jobs, environments, homes, all kinds of things. And it can feel very abrupt. It can feel very disruptive and shocking at times. But understand that the universe isn't doing this to punish you. The universe is doing this to clear the path for you so that you can step into this new beginning. And so there are aspects of you that need to be aligned, right? And it may feel like hardships, it may feel really difficult at times, but you are in the process of evolving in your own evolution. And so whatever does come, you're not lost. You might feel that way, but then it's really important to pull yourself back into this current experience and this reality, and understand what is happening is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And that can be difficult when it's so up in the air and so chaotic and so dismantling. Let's be honest. Sometimes it feels like the universe is dismantling your whole life, and that can cause chaos, and that can make you feel really upset on many levels, not just emotionally, but your security could be, feel threatened and all kinds of things. And so I think the universe and the angels are trying to tell you that, you're not lost. Just to remember that all of these situations that are playing out in your life are occurring for a very special reason. It's because you have a very important role to play here on earth. And so these are the preparations that have to happen in order for you to no longer remain stagnant in your previous versions of self. And so everything is being cleared out of your way in order for you to actually start moving in the direction that, your soul's journey is meant to take. So, um, whatever is falling apart, let it. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to the people. Don't hold on to the things. Don't hold on to the objects. Don't hold on to anything that is not going to benefit your future. Don't hold on to the emotions either. Do as many clearings and releasings and as much shadow work as you need to do in order to release the old, because the new is here. It's just waiting for you to get aligned with it so you can start, you can get on your new path and fully begin. And that takes a lot of strength on your behalf in order to recognize that what is occurring in your life is actually a blessing in disguise. And often we don't see that. When we're in the thick of it, we just don't see it. It's when we actually get out of it and we finally surpassed it and we have gotten to the point where we can begin to heal and forgive ourselves for getting ourselves in situations that may have seemed really difficult, disruptive, and chaotic, forgiving all the past versions of ourselves for not knowing any better that put us in that situation to begin with. When we can do all of these things, we then get into alignment, and the path before us begins to unravel in beautiful, mysterious, but beautiful ways. And we start to align ourselves with our soul family, our soul tribe, the people we were always meant to be around, the people who support us, the the jobs, the careers, the soul missions that we came here to actually, embody, not just experience, but embody. And that is such a beautiful thing because once you get to that point, you can look back at the events that created that were creating the situation for you to evolve, and you can look at it as that blessing. You can look at it with acceptance, and you can look at it with um, a sense of appreciation. Because if it wasn't for these events that some of you are experiencing right now, or what you have just come out of or experienced in the past, if it wasn't for those events, you would have never been shaken up so much that you would need to change. And you wouldn't have awoken to the truth of the world around you or who you are and who you're becoming every day. And that is a beautiful blessing. All of these things that we've experienced have made us so strong, so resilient, so unshakable. And it's the blessing in that strength and knowing that we can start over at any time if we need to. It's that is the gift. It's created who we are today. And without that, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have the contrast that we needed to know what joy and love and peace really was when we got it. So don't fear what is coming. You will receive some clarity in this situation, but for some of you, you may still have to continue through this hardship until it is over. And understand that by doing so, by letting go of all that no longer serves your highest and greatest good, you're actually paving the path. And when you choose to consciously pave the path before you and release these things, the universe doesn't have to come and do that for you. Because when the universe comes in to do that for you, let's be honest, it can feel like a wrecking ball. And the universe will come in and do that if you're getting stagnant, if you're settling, and you're settling for less than you deserve. Because the universe knows that you deserve so much more. Source wants you to have it all. Your ancestors, your guides, the angels, they all want you to have it all. They want you to be successful. They want you to be happy. They want you to be um, find love, whether that be just within yourself or externally. They want you to be happy and to flourish. And so, in order for you to do that, you have to also come to terms with what you need to let go of. And we make space within ourselves, within our lives, within our environments, in order to bring in the new energy, the new versions of self. We have to make space for that. And so, this is a process of alchemy where we have to shed all the past versions of self, which are connected to people, which are connected to situations and environments that are hindering our growth, hindering us from actually experiencing and developing this new concept of self, which allows us to then experience the best parts of life that life has to actually offer us. We have to eliminate all the old self doubts and beliefs and fears and programs first in order to achieve that state of mind, that state of being. We have to develop a new identity. And so if you're feeling lost, it's because you've shed a lot of the old identity or in the process of doing so. But don't fret, you will find yourself. You will find what you're passionate about. You will find your purpose. You will align with those things and you'll receive clarity along the way, so long as you continue to stay in that aligned state. And when you fall off, don't hurt yourself. Don't be mean to yourself or cruel to yourself. Don't put yourself down. Love yourself through it because you're human. And we came here for that. We came here to experience through learning, through setbacks, through making mistakes. It's okay. It's okay that you have feelings. It's okay that you experience them. It's okay that you have setbacks and failures. We've all come here that way. You're not broken. You're just like all of us. Except for the difference is that now you're seeing that, you're learning that, and you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to accept all aspects of self so that you can become the best version of you. All right. So I think I am called to end the session there. I'm just shuffling the cards because I enjoy doing it. I'm gonna have to make some dinner here for my family, so I'll end it here. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. We're building a beautiful community of light here. And if you enjoyed the video and it resonated with you, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment if you feel guided to. I love hearing from you guys, knowing where you're at, maybe what you're struggling with, or what you want to know about. Sometimes having questions, I might be doing some lives in the future where I have the opportunity, the wonderful opportunity to answer some questions for all of you. I may actually add a few more things into my channel. I'm not sure yet. See what I'm guided to do. But either way, your participation and your energy in this channel, even just by viewing this video, is a beautiful contribution. And I feel blessed that you're here. So thank you for being here. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night or day or morning. Bye.